Tenant's rights and responsibilities. As a tenant, you have rights. Let's talk about what those rights are. 1, you have the right to a safe and sanitary home. You have the right to privacy and peaceful enjoyment at your unit. You have the right to receive written receipts for all payments made pertaining to your unit, and it is highly encouraged you ask for receipts and keep them in a safe place. You have the right to request that repairs be made when necessary and that the property manager responds to your requests. You have the right to call the health department or housing inspector if you feel as though there is something unsafe or unsanitary in your home and the property manager has failed to address it. You also have the right to withhold rent when repairs are not made, but there is a strict process that must be followed. You cannot simply not pay your rent if repairs are not made. This is very important because the property owner can start the eviction process for unpaid rent if you simply do not pay, even if there are maintenance requests that have not been addressed. If you find yourself in this situation, it is a good idea to call legal aid to be sure you follow the steps necessary by the court. The link provided is a helpful guide for escrowing your rent in Hamilton County. The legal aid of Greater Cincinnati includes surrounding counties. We have listed legal aid of Northern Kentucky, and for general questions about your rights and responsibilities as a tenant, contact Housing Opportunities Made Equal Home at 513-721-4663. It is important to know that you cannot withhold rent for unaddressed maintenance issues if you are not current on rent. On the flip side, you also have responsibilities as a tenant. Your responsibilities are to pay rent in full and on time and abide by the terms of your lease. You also have the responsibility to report maintenance issues and request repairs. Sometimes tenants will feel as though they don't want to bother the property manager and let things go instead of reporting them. However, maintenance issues can lead to very big problems if they go unaddressed. Property managers want to know about these issues so they can be resolved before they become a bigger and more costly issue. As the tenant living in the home and seeing the issues, you are responsible for reporting. You are also responsible for keeping the unit clean and avoiding bug or pest infestations. If there are bugs or pests, report this to the property owner right away. You are responsible as a tenant to give written notice to move out as well. Please refer to the lease agreement for the length of time in advance required to give notice. Make sure to get permission from the property manager before making any changes to the unit, such as painting the walls, changing out light fixtures, etc. Lastly, you cannot move others into the unit without prior permission from the property manager. You will also want to refer to the guest policy, as having a guest spend the night for more than a specified number of days could constitute a lease violation. As always, if you have questions, make sure to reach out to the property manager to get clarification.